What's good, y'all? Two dope boys, man. We back in the building. We got some new content for y'all, man. We got a man sleeping in his car to get some peace and quiet away from his wife. Let's check it out.
Seriously? Seriously? Why are you sleeping in the car? Why are you sleeping in the car?
I need some rest.
So why wouldn't you come inside?
Because I can't rest.
Because you're in there.
Is your life that terrible that you need to be in the car? Is your life like that difficult? Why don't you come inside? For an hour you've been out here?
I don't know, he was asleep.
Do you want me to bring you something?
No.
Peace and quiet.
That's
Come
it.
inside, baby.
No.
Come on.
He said no.
Close the door, please. Just close the door.
Well, I'm gonna come and sit next to you.
Oh, no. That's not what he wants. That's the opposite of leave me alone.
Did you just lock the door? Open the door.
Yeah.
I feel for him.
Mm-hmm.
Most of America fell for him.
Yeah.
And according to her next post or one of her later posts, she said that we podcasts that he listens to and other podcasts caused them to break up. There was no accountability for actually taking her phone out and filming him and then posting it. It was that the reactions caused her marriage to fail. So
She made valid points, though. What she immediately said is, your life that horrible? And I don't think that his life, needs to be horrible, but obviously he's not getting the peace he needs inside of his own house.
Right.
So being by himself is his only time to get a little breather. That I can agree with. So it's like, if you even think that that is the possible cause, that, leave that man alone.
Absolutely.
Leave that man alone. To be honest, I know better not to ask my mom why she ain't come in the house yet. I see that lady outside. She's in her car and she been out there for 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. All right. Shorty just don't want to come inside yet. That is absolutely okay, because she knows as soon as she comes in this house is mom, 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 mom. And she doesn't really get a break.
Right.
Once you step foot in the crib, man, it is game on, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect. You came at the right time. I need
Yeah.
you to do that.
They tagging you in, you know what I'm
You
saying?
Damn, you gotta watch the kids now.
It's your time, dog.
You just wanna relax a little bit.
Yeah, and maybe he just wanted to kind of just have that peace real quick before he went to his second
the
job. It's like a second job, you know what I'm saying? Like coming in the crib, holding it down, and it's not like, there's no in between. It just starts like, hey babe, how's your day? Like it just rolls into the next. You know what I mean? So I don't think he's really that bad for just taking a minute. She did come out there and ask me 21 questions. You know what I'm saying?
You've been up there what, an hour or something like that?
And I don't think his life has to really be that bad just because he sat in the car for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just needs to decompress sometimes.
But I think she should definitely do self-reflection. If you got your husband out here chilling in the car for an hour to have peace and quiet.
Yeah.
You should have peace and quiet in the house.
Yeah, we don't know what kind of chaos is going on inside the crib, and it might not even be all her. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like it could just be a portion of her. It could be everything. It could be children. You know what I'm saying?
He might have had a long day at work.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He
like,
don't want to go there with bad energy. Like, he don't want to go inside the house with bad energy, like angry or whatever. So he just want to decompress.
Yeah.
And then start fresh.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him though.
You know what? Sorry, mom. Because I know I'd be on her case too. And she'd be like, Amanda, I don't have to answer to you. I'd be like, where are you going? Where did you go? Why aren't you home from work yet? And she actually really does hate when I do that, because she doesn't like to answer to me. She doesn't have to, but she doesn't like that I ask her so much questions. But that's my mom. So I feel like I need to know where you are. But understandably, if you're in a marriage, I could understand how annoying that would be.
Right.
So I understand that she would question that, but I also understand why he would need that space. And so I feel like we all need space. I sit down in my car all the time, to be honest.
Damn.
And just because I like the silence, really. Sometimes there's nobody in my house. Why am I still sitting in my car? I don't know. I just like my own company in my car. Homeboy was fully knocked out though. I didn't expect to see that. Like when you guys were like explaining
That's
the video, I didn't expect him to be like fully
done.
seat,
Hold up.
laid back,
Hold
like
up.
slumped.
Yeah.
No lie, he got startled when she came to talk to him. He got
Oh,
startled
yeah.
like, what?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he was knocked
My
out.
man was in like full REM sleep,
was-
dog.
yeah,
He
he
was
was
on
La La
stage
Land.
4. You know what I'm
She was
saying?
counting sheep, and she came and startled.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really know. I mean, my man could be coming off a 12-hour shift, 8-hour shift, 10-hour shift. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he might
You
want
know.
to get a little nap in.
Yeah, make sure you crack them windows, bro. And you got some ventilation, though.
Yeah, he's laid back and she's asking questions about him and why he's there, and why, like, is his life that bad? But she's not asking, am I that annoying? You know what I mean? Like, that's the question. You
Yeah.
know, like you can visibly see him. You know where he is. He is in the driveway. He's not should have been home an hour ago, and you don't know where he is. You can see him. He's in the, like, what more do you want? He's in the driveway. He's decompressing. And I do think that, you know, I don't think that he did anything wrong, but I do think that's something that men can do a little bit better is to communicate that needs to decompress. Because I do believe, I'm of the belief that men do need to decompress. It's actually valuable for them, for us to like give them space to process, to think, you know, be in nature, or just to be away from everything, problems, noise, wife, kids, all the things. Like that's a real need that men have in a way that I don't think that women always grasp. Like we might have the desire to connect or waiting for him to come home where he's looking to escape. And there just needs to be room for both of those things. But he's experiencing escapism in a place where he's visible. That's what gets me. It's like he's not cheating on you. He's not at the bar. He's not with the boys.
But she did come.
I get what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's visible. Like, it's not like he's out and about. You know what I'm saying?
call
Like,
to find out
yeah,
where
it's
he's at.
almost like being in the living room, but almost like not engaging or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I do agree with the fact that she said that, you know, a conversation could be had to where you could be like, hey, babe, you know what I'm saying? I do need an hour. I need 2 hours to decompress, to get my stuff together, because sometimes when you don't communicate those things, you know, you could bring, you know, problems to your relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Yeah.
And we also don't know if he told her that before.
Yeah,
And
true.
he might just get frustrated and be like, you know what, I'm out here or whatever.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but at the same time, she just gave me that impression that it never came to her mind that she might be the annoying person.
Absolutely.
Not saying that she is,
Mhm.
but that it seemed like that was not an option in her
Nah.
mind. You know, like can't be me. Let me
Nope.
come sit with you.
Hell no.
You know.
Me?
From a place of concern though, and to be honest, I think that after an hour I probably would have went out there too, like, and said, hey, you okay?
Yeah.
I would have too. I wouldn't have went out there with my phone and said, really? I would have said like, you good?
Yeah.
And if he would have said, yeah, I just need some time or
That's
whatever,
it.
I still would have checked too. Sometimes my dad falls asleep on the porch all the time. He doesn't mean to, but sometimes he'll just nod off and now he's out there for the next hour, just sleep. And I have to wake him up and be like, Dad, wake up, go in your bed. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I would still go out there and check.
I think there's a, like, you know, like a wellness type of check, you know what I'm saying? Like, you good, you know what I'm saying? Or there's like a, what you doing, you know what I'm saying, type of check. So I think
know
depending
what you
on like how you get approached, you can get a different answer. I don't know, but I think, I don't know, I would have to say like, it's easier said than done, because it seemed like Shorty was saying like, oh, like as long as you just communicate it, it'll be all good. I don't know if all Shorties would be like that, if they'll be comfortable with their man saying, you know what I mean? Like, I need some space away from you for a little bit. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Would it be cool if your man came to you and was just straight up like, yo, I just need some time, some decompression away from you, away from the kids, just by myself? Would you feel away, or would you be glad he came to you and, you know, told you straight up? Let us know.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be like, really? So your life is horrible? Like, I wouldn't do that. That was a lot. That was a bit much.
Right. There's a way to show that you care in a caring way.
Yeah.
She was showing that she cared, but she was being belligerent about it. And she was being aggressive and question. She didn't have a question. She was questioning
She was
him.
like, what you doing?
That's what gets me. It's like, you're not actually curious. You're questioning him, and why are you questioning him when you could easily just ask?
Because
something.
she definitely wrote him off when he said, like, I just need, like, some peace. I can't rest inside.
Exactly.
Because she like, babe, come inside. Like, I don't even give a fuck what you talking about. Come inside.
Yeah, she said she was going to sit next to him,
Yeah.
unlock the door.
So,
And that's when he was like, no.
No.
followed by the horn.
Yeah, the horns got it every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, I know sometimes that men aren't the greatest at communicating, but I think a lot of times when men do communicate, it's not in sign language. Like it's not gonna be hard. My man was like, leave me
Well,
alone.
you could tell.
dog. You know what I'm
you could
saying?
tell,
Like
he needed time.
there was no hidden decoding needed, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it's not that complicated. If your man is asking you for some time, give him that time, and that's the best thing you could do. The last thing you want to do, she was like, open the door. I'm getting in with you. That's the opposite of what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be able to listen.
That is insane.
Yeah.
What do you like as a man? What do you experience when you feel like you need to decompress, and what happens if you can't get that?
For me, decompressing is kind of aligned with guilt.
Really?
I feel guilty that I need that time if it's away from my partner, because I understand where she's coming from, where she probably did miss him. There was probably a little bit of concern,
That's crazy.
and just to play devil's advocate, maybe there were children involved, and maybe she was with the kids all night. Just looking at her point of view, possibly, and she also needed a break. But as far as like me, I could see like my girlfriend wanting to spend time with me, and like, okay, you're taking this more time away from me. And so it's the guilt of not being able to explain, hey, I just need this time away from work, away from you. And it's not that I don't want to be around you. It's just the time that I'm using to like recharge so I can come back fully.
Could that be part of it? You know what I'm saying? I want to know out there, you know what I'm saying? Could the communication barrier be because of guilt? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's hard to communicate those things because in the back of your mind, you feel bad asking for more time, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, away when you're thinking about what your partner may feel. You know, maybe they're feeling some kind of disconnect, or, you know, maybe they're confused. Oh, is it me? Is it something I did? So it can be hard to, you know, communicate those things because you don't know what's going around in the other person's head. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what y'all think.
And that's not always understood. And that's my issue.
I feel like maybe sometimes that's not always understood, but I feel like for the most part, females do understand that.
Yeah.
Like, if anything, I understand that if you need time away from me, it's to be by yourself. Like, if you had a long work week, or you had, you know, the kids all week, and you need a break, I don't think that, or when you're finally done doing all of that stuff, that you need to be with me at every second. Like, I understand that you're probably going to want to take some time to yourself. So you just hit me when you feel available to, you know, be with me. I feel like a lot of females like understand that.
I agree. I don't think a lot of men are able to, you know, communicate.
I don't know. I feel like whenever it comes down to, and I'm not talking about women, dog, you know what I'm saying? Whenever it coming down to learning something, dog, some type of logic, dog, it's always like, I don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like they won't do what they want to do.
Oh, no, dog. They saying it's that easy, man. They saying if you just say it, then it'll happen.
Most females would do that.
That's what I'm
like,
saying,
nah.
dog. I don't know, dog. Is it that easy,
Try to make it
fellas?
seem that easy.
You know what I'm
It's not
saying?
that easy.
Y'all let us know what y'all think, man. Ladies, you know what I'm saying? Is that door wide open for us? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta have that window of communication.
Yeah,
If I tell
man.
you something, like if you're not receptive to it, what makes you think I'm gonna tell you something again?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're not respecting what I'm saying, or at least considering it, you know.
let us know.
That and share that need. And I think that, and this is in context of, in a relationship with someone that you love, because you know these comments, you say one thing and they go all the way left. But yes, in the context of a relationship with someone that you love, there is absolutely space to be able to say, baby, I need a moment, I need a second. But I think that it needs to be quantifiable. Like, what is it? Is it literally a second? Is it a minute? Do you need half of a day? I think when you remove mystery from things that a person can't understand, it helps to deepen the relationship and deepen the trust.
So kind of like a time frame, like, yo, just give me like an hour.
100%.
Okay.
I can respect
100%.
that.
Like, for example, when I work with clients, there's usually one person that has to tackle a problem right now. And then, of course, they choose a partner that needs space. Like, that almost always happens. So, for the partner that needs space, I'll usually say, it's your responsibility to say how much time that you need. It's also your responsibility to reconnect. So that that person who's the anxious type isn't saying, like, are we ready to talk about it now? Are you ready now?
Yep.
Like, that person has to be responsible to reintegrate. So if I'm the kind of person, sometimes I need a minute. So I would say something like, I need about 15 minutes to process, and I'll like we can continue this, because I don't want to argue. I don't want to yell. I feel like I'm getting revved up here, but I will come back within 15 minutes or less
All right.
to
I'm sorry. Can you explain that when you remove the mystery from communication? Can you elaborate on that?
Sure.
What does that mean?
So when you remove the mystery from the experience that you're having with it's your communication, you need space without having your partner to think twice as much around what is happening. So like in the case of the driveway, right? Maybe it would have been better for him to say, "Hey baby, I need a moment to relax. I'm in the driveway, I'm safe. Give me about an hour and I'll be inside the house." Like that would have been the better thing to do, because then she would know, and now they're in a partnership around him having peace. As
I get what she's saying. She's saying remove the mystery, like, I don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't communicate it to me, like, it's a mystery, you know what I'm saying? So she's saying all you got to do is just let me know you taking a time out, you know what I'm saying? Let me know how long the timeout is, and make sure you say time in, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
So,
done.
yeah, when I'm done, you know what I'm saying? So we can either talk or go back to cordial normal.
Yeah.
opposed to him taking this opportunity and seizing it for himself, even though he needed it and is justified. So it just helps to build trust, because once you have a predictable relationship, you have enough cushion for spontaneity. So that spontaneity or outliers or different experiences don't create chaos. So I'll give you an example. If you have someone, let's say you're dating, right? And you're dating a gentleman, we'll put gentleman and a lady, and we're going to keep it traditional. And you have a guy who doesn't communicate when we're having the date. You know, okay, we know it's going to be on, on a Wednesday. We're going to go on a date on a Wednesday. And that's all she knows. She doesn't know what time. She doesn't know the location. She doesn't have any details. And they made these plans, say, over the weekend. So now she's waiting through Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Now it's Wednesday morning. She still hasn't heard anything from him. She doesn't know what's going on. It's creating a little bit of internal chaos as far as, well, what are we doing? If she's ultra feminine, she won't wonder what we're doing. She just won't engage. But if she, has a bit of masculinity in her, she's going to end up going into the logistics. She's going to start to lean in, and which he might experience as her being domineering, or trying to control the date. But that's because there's too many variables, versus a man who would say, "Hey, I'm going to take you out on Wednesday. Just make sure that you wear some sneakers. I know that you like to always wear your heels, but just wear some sneakers, look cute. I'm going to pick you up at 12 o'clock, and then we're going to go to the location." She can spend the rest of her time in peace because she knows what the plan is. Now, if the guy who plans very well one day says, "Hey, honey, like, we can't go out this day," or he doesn't give her a time, she's not going to badger him, because he's good on his word. Right? So he has cushion to be spontaneous, or have cushion to be human, or to have to, take something out of the bank, so to speak, right? To take out of the bank versus having to put it in. Now, the other gentleman who's all over the place, if he does it again, it's going to incite an argument.
Seriously?
I don't agree with her fully with that, because different females are different. So basically, she's talking about the whole bank thing and him clarifying exactly what they're doing. Some chicks might even ask more questions. Like, where we going? I'm not going to go here and here and here. Like, they'll tell you in advance where they not going. You ain't taking me no Cheesecake Factory.
Yep.
Or whatever, so some females might, fall into what she's talking about. But some females will be like, hell no, I need to know exactly where I'm going. If I don't like the sound of it, If it ain't fine dining, we ain't going.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, man. What I take from this, man, men need their space. You know what I'm saying? And if you do, fellas, if you do need your space, ladies is saying.
Everybody needs their space, though.
Ladies is saying, yeah, everybody need their space, but on both sides. When you need your space, ladies is saying, you know, communicate it. You know what I'm saying? It will be received. Leave us those details. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's going to make a difference, fellas. They saying it will. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always happen. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comments, man. That's all we got for y'all. Two Dope Boys. We out.